What is going on, everybody? David here from Bluckers Videos and Toys, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Jurassic World Legacy Collection Kosmoceratops. Now, if y'all recall that the Legacy Collection is basically a line that's dedicated to the first three films, and Jurassic Park, The Lost World, Jurassic Park, and Jurassic Park 3. So we've been getting various figures and dinosaurs from those particular movies. But as far as the Kosmoceratops, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think that this was even ever in the film, let alone anything that represented the Kosmoceratops. So unless if there is something I missed, as many times I've seen all those three films, I don't ever recall it being in any of the first three films, unless if they're trying to move on with the Jurassic World or Fallen Kingdom films and including them in the Legacy Collection. But then again, that wouldn't make no sense. Or unless if they're just trying to add new species to the line and just let it be part of the Legacy Collection. I don't know. But anyways, at the end of the day, I'm just glad that I got a new species for my collection. I don't know anything about the Kosmoceratops. I know it's the ceratopsian, but it's not I'm not familiarized with this particular species and what it's about and all that stuff. So all I know is it's a new species in my collection, so I'm happy to have it. But this is basically your basic Jurassic World Legacy Collection packaging for the Dominion line. And, you got Rex right there. And on the card back, you have like the sun setting with the trees and palm trees and all that fun stuff with the purplish, reddish, orange, yellowish, whitish sunset. You got a couple of pterosaurs back there. And of course, it gives you the action feature there. Gives you the facts app information there and how to use it. Get Legacy Collection right there. Kosmoceratops, ages 4 and up. That's me. And this is by Mattel. And here is the product ID number, or UPC, or DCPI, or whatever you want to call this thing. I only saw this once and never seen any of the other ones. And so this just happened to be at a local Target of mine, and I snagged it, because I knew that I probably wouldn't see it again. So, so this is only saw this once in a while. I don't think I'll ever see it again. But if you need that, there you go, in case if you get lucky. So then there's the logo right there, and there is the copyright information right there, Universal Ambulance logos right there. And then on the back here is the art rendering right there. Gives you, lets you know what the action feature is, the head striking action. And then here are the other two. I've never seen those two. Never saw any of these. That I will either. Not really too interested in getting these anyways. I definitely don't want that. If I do by chance happen to see this one, I might pick it up because it's kind of like the original Legacy Collection patchy that they released way back in 2018, I think. When they first started doing this. And so it's a little bit, it's kind of like the same paint scheme, but a little bit more a line of the actual Kenner figures, so that's kind of cool. But I might pick that one up. When I mean by the Kenner figures, I mean like the adult packy, the big packy that Kenner did, with the capture gear and the head ramming action and stuff. But you have to slide the head down, and then it looked like he's like a turtleneck, like a turtle. And then you press that button on the back of its tail or whatever, and then it'll just pop out. That one. So that's what it kind of reminds me of. The paint scheme does. But if I see it, I'll get it. If not, no big deal. But anyways, let's go ahead and open this Kosmoceratops and take a closer look at it. Alright, so we got the Kosmoceratops out of its packaging, and I must say, It's very interesting as far as when it comes to the paint scheme and everything. It looks like they've really skimped out on a lot of it, you know. But as per usual, this is a very unique molding, and looks like got a little bit of white fleck right there, or maybe it might be a little bit of white paint drip from when they were airbrushing this. But yeah, this was molded in green plastic, and very nice details. Like I said, I don't know very much about the Kosmoceratops, if anything at all. I just know it's a ceratopsian, and I need it in my collection. But yeah, looks like it got some white flask of plastic right there, little flecks. But love the molding as usual, because they do very well with their molds and stuff. It's just their paint coloration is what displeases a lot of people and collectors, because, like I said, while the molding aspect is on point for the most part, it's just their paint choices. It's what kind of irritates a lot of collectors. But anyways, I like how they have the scoots right there, the muscle structure, the creases in the side of the belly right there. Same thing right there. It's a little bit more folded in because of the way the legs are. It looks like it's about to start walking, you know. But and they made the creases to where it would look like it's moving, you know. So that's very unique right there. How the 3 creases right there, and then you got the 3 creases right there, but it's a little bit more scrunched in. So that's very cool. And looks like they got some more, looks like little spikes on the long side of its tail. Why they have that there, I have no idea, unless there's something I'm missing or I don't know about. So, but yeah, they got the scoots right there, all along the tail right there. It's very interesting right there. Don't know if the Kosmoceratops has that or not. But what do I know? Like I said, I don't know anything really about this species. But as far as the head sculpt goes, it looks really good, you know. It's just a lack of paint around it, you know. Though it's cool that they airbrushed this. I just wish they would have airbrushed it with this reddish color right there along the horns, you know, and they gave that little design right there, a little bit of white like that, and then they airbrushed it kind of like the reddish color right there, and a little speck right there, and hardly anything on the horns, just at the bottom. That's all I gave it. Nothing here on the sides, you know, or the beak. So it's just like a bare minimum, you know, paint job. And here on the back side, you know, you got a little bit dark green where it just kind of like stripes all the way right here, and that's it. So that's all you really get as far as paint. So yeah, kind of a bare minimum job. So, but the eyes look on point, you know, because really isn't really much on the eyes, just feel like the little black pupil. That's it. And then the neck creases right there, the neck fat looks really good. So, and then nothing at the bottom. So yeah. So bare minimum paint job on a good mold. Let's see, and here is the fax app scan for those who need it. Other than that, you know, as far as articulation goes, you know, your standard forwards and backwards on the hind legs, and then here you got the ball and hinge on the front legs, so you can move out forwards and backwards, you know. You can pose it for more stability if you want, or if you're trying to make it look like it's doing some weird thing, trying to walk or whatnot, then there you go. But other than that, really happy to have it in the collection, in all honesty, you know. It's a new species for me, Something new to learn. But overall, it's a great looking figure, But other than that, there's not much else to really talk about this, just like I said, great sculpt and molding, but just a bare minimum paint job. Seems like you got more paint on the head sculpt than you do on the back side, But what you guys think? All right, so let's go ahead and do some comparisons. All right, so we got the Kosmoceratops right there. And of course, we are going to bring out this guy. So let's go ahead and scoot this back. Put that right there so we can get everybody in screen. So there is the Triceratops. And the Kosmoceratops, from what I saw, is not a very big figure or dinosaur, or should I say, not a very big ceratopsian. So when I say that, so let's go ahead and bring out Roland Timbo right here as for a comparison. Now, of course, these 3 3/4 are supposed to be in scale with the dinosaurs and everything, but as far as accuracy goes, this Kosmoceratops is a little small, so if you really want an accurate representation, should be probably up to here as far as the size goes. So maybe about half the size of the trike. So yeah, it should be about up there. But this could be like a baby Kosmoceratops. So, but anyways, fairly large, small. So just move Kenner trike out, and we can bring out Forrest Woodbush from the Tomei's The Good Dinosaur toy line, and it's a pretty good scale right there. And though the Styracosaurus didn't really look short and squatty like that, but it's good play compatibility, in my opinion. Like I said, the Kosmoceratops should be like twice as big, maybe 3 times as big as what they made it. But it is what it is. So, not too bad. Get Forrest out the way. And we can bring in... There we go. Then we can bring in another attack pack. Well, wow. What I mean by wow is that it seems like the attack pack Zuniceratops is a lot bigger than the smaller sized Cosmo, and this is the cheaper version. Plus, that has an action feature. This doesn't. And this is the Sinoceratops. So, as far as the action feature goes, I totally forgot about it. So, just press the tail down. It does that head butting thing. So, but yeah, this one's a little bit smaller than the attack pack. Let's bring out all of these guys so we can get a full representation of what we're working with here as far as scale goes. Yeah. There's a size difference. Anyways, Go. This is being edited. But yeah, that's a look at the Legacy Collection Juraceratops. A little bit on the small side as far as scale accuracy goes. So like I said, you could probably use this as like a baby or a sub-adult, however you want to look at it. But good figure, just a little light on the paint side, you know. But very happy to have it in the collection. It's a new species, so that will be going on my new species shelves. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this as much as I did filming it. And let me know what you think of this Juraceratops. And don't forget, where's the wisdom? Buy what you love and not what you like. Because if you buy what you like, you'll always end up getting rid of it. And I will catch y'all later.